Okay, good morning everyone. Today we are going to be doing top-to-bottom analysis on XAUSD, and this is in fact the second video on this series. On the first video we identified our zones on the weekly, daily time frame, when it goes past the 4-hour time frame. So now we're going to be identifying our trend lines on the weekly and daily, and also the 4-hour time frame. So on the weekly time frame, you can see a trend line like this from the all-time high, like this. Let's make it black. We can also see another trend line like this. Yeah. So this would be our weekly trend lines. Are there people here who don't know how to draw trend lines? Okay. For the sake of whoever it might be who doesn't know how to draw a trend line. Trend line is a line drawn over the charts. That's the definition now. A trend line is a line drawn over the chart which gives you a general direction in the price, the direction price is going. So the trend line is a line drawn across charts to give you a general view of the direction that price is going. For example, you can see that price has been going bullish like this. Bullish like this. These trend lines are also still very, very valid trend lines because none of them have been broken. So how do you draw a trend line? A trend line is drawn, textbook definition, trend line is drawn from the peaks or the troughs. That is to say, in the case of an uptrend now, we have this bottom here. We have this bottom here, we have this bottom here, we have this bottom here. We would call them troughs. You can even draw another trend line across this point like this. You know what? Let's do it. Let's try it. Let's draw the trend line. Something like this. Okay, no, that's not very valid. So that will come from somewhere here. Here. So this is another weekly trend line. But you can see that even though I have 3 bullish trend lines, they are all telling me basically the same thing, that price is going up. What's more, they're not very, very reliable anymore because price has gone quite far from them. And I also have the 2 week bearish trend lines. So let's go down to the daily time frame and continue. So you can see that these trend lines are already, there's nothing here. Okay, we can adjust this chart for the sake of obeying all the rules, and adjust it so that it touches perfectly on the week. So are there any other trend lines that we can draw on this time frame? I don't think so. It's too steep, or not steep enough, whichever the English is. Okay, so let's go down to the 4-hour time frame and see what you can draw for trend lines. I believe I've defined trend lines already, haven't I? Trend lines are lines drawn across charts that indicate the general direction price is going in. Obviously, we have bullish trend lines and bearish trend lines indicating a bearish or downward market and a bullish or upward market. You can see a trend line here. Trend lines are drawn across the troughs in the case of an uptrend, or across the peaks in the case of a downtrend. You can see that we can draw these trend lines, but although we can draw them, they have all been violated. Each of these trend lines have been broken. The first one has been broken, the second one has been broken. If I were to extend it further, you're going to see more clearly. So you can see that this first one has been broken because it's causing a cross price now. The second one has been broken because it's causing a cross price now. And even this third one has been broken because it's causing a cross price now. So that means that we have literally 3 bullish trend lines that have been broken. That is a very clear indicator that price is probably in a bearish move. So that means that the market right now is strongly bearish. Of course, price is almost at the zone where we'll be expecting some bullish support, but price is not yet there. So probably between here, from current price action up to somewhere around here, price might. Now this is not a guarantee, but price might be able to continue bearish all the way down there. Okay, so now that's enough for weekly trend lines. Let's identify our trend origin. That will be in the next video.